What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So before, look, man, bang the like button, bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, 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 you already know I'm back with another one on Me TV 1.0. And if you just joining the channel, let me know where you watching and listening from. And hit that sub, man. Show some love. You already know, man. And for my people who been here, like and share if you care. You know I appreciate y'all, man. You know I appreciate every like, every listen, every watch. You already know, man. And I appreciate everything, man. Link to the cash app in the description if y'all want to support. If not, just hit the like. I ain't really tripping. Either way, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer. I'm about to kick it with the story, yeah, man. So today we go to Naptown. We go to Naptown, and we talking about a case that involves a young lady called Angela Barlow. She's no longer here with us. Rest in peace and condolences to her family. This actually happened in 2016, a very long time ago, but it is what it is still. And we also have the young lady, as you see on the picture, Raven Miller, goes by the name of Boni Drip. She goes by the name of Boni Drip. And the guy that you've seen in that picture as well, his name is Barron McCullough. Now, I found this particular story scrolling through TikTok one day, and I found it quite interesting because it didn't pop up one time or two times. It popped up like maybe three or four times from three or four different pages. So I decided to look into this, and this was a very, very interesting case. We have a young lady by the name of Angie Barlow and a young lady, as you see on the screen, Raven Miller. They was dancing together. They was exotic dancers together, strippers together. And if you know anything about that type of life, you got a lot of females that's faking like they friends to one another. You know this, we know this. If you know, you know. So a young lady by the name of Angie Barlow ended up missing. But that's not the crazy thing. She got an anonymous text from someone in her phone telling her about a party that they wanted her to come dance at. And, you know, her being about the money, she just went along with it. She didn't question who these people was. She didn't give no questions. And this, remember what I'm saying, they're texting her phone anonymous. A woman is saying that she want her to come dance for her husband's party. Here's the address, here's the gate code, here's the time, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it was a deposit involved or what. I don't know. They didn't particularly mention that. But for you to just have somebody text you anonymously and you abide by everything that they say in this particular text message, this is crazy. And furthermore, why didn't you go to the party with someone else? So, Raven Miller, this is the woman who I seen, the light-skinned woman, and she was very stoic when she was answering these questions on this particular TikTok interview or this particular YouTuber interview. And I found it quite strange that she had the response that she had about the question that was asked. So I looked it up even more and more, and a lot of people was pointing to Raven Miller, more or less Barron McCullough. And it was said that Barron had a relationship with Angie Barlow before this even happened. And later you'll hear me read off the real actual police reports that was documented in this situation. But for her to move forward this anonymous phone call, that's what baffles me. See, let me say this, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not. Before I say this, you hear me? If you made it this far in the video, hit that sub, show some love, man. Like and share if you care, if you made it this far in the video. Let me say this. You women need to stop walking around here without protecting yourself. For some reason, in y'all mind, y'all believe this stuff cannot happen to y'all, and y'all believe that this stuff won't happen to y'all. Needless to say, stuff like this happen to grown men, and I'm pretty sure a lot of grown men can handle themselves. But everybody is caught in a situation where we become vulnerable, or we can be vulnerable. You feel what I'm saying? And to say that is, women are way more vulnerable than men. If men are vulnerable 20% of the time, guarantee you a woman is vulnerable 50% of the time. Because that's just how it goes. We think different. We try to protect. That's how our mind is set. Y'all mind is not set to protect, so y'all mind is gonna go off on something else. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I want y'all to peep out this clip that I ran across, this TikTok clip that I ran across, that shows you how she answered these questions. And like I said, she was already picked up by the police, so it's pretty much nothing to say after this. Everything else is just accusations. But the police questioned her. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they went through her phone. I'm pretty sure they checked the text message, like they say, like you will hear later on. They checked the camera footage. They checked all kind of stuff. So it's a possibility she still could be guilty, but all this is accusations at this point. So check out this clip, and I'm gonna run it back to back for y'all because it's a short clip, and I want y'all to give y'all analysis on it. You feel what I'm saying?
See, I feel like it's something you're not giving us, right? Because it's like, as you talking and shit, like, everything positive, you saying, like, nothing going on. I asked you, like, what type of shit you was into growing up. You like, solo weed, this and that. But then, it's like, you get snatched up for all these fucking murders. So it's like, what type of life were you living, you know, before you went
That's
to
a catch-22. That's your hypothesis. You just gave me your theory based off what everybody else say about me. And I'm telling you who I am.
All right, so the next question would be, why do everybody else say this?
I don't know. You just said it's my eyes, right? What you see in them, they hazel. I don't know what you talking about.
See, I feel like it's something you're not giving us. I feel like it's something you're not giving us, right? Because it's like, as you talking and shit, like, everything positive, you saying, like, nothing going on. I asked you, like, what type of shit you was into growing up. You like, solo weed, this and that. But then, it's like, you get snatched up for all these fucking murders. So it's like, what type of life were you living, you know, before you went
That's
to
a catch-22. That's your hypothesis. You just gave me your theory based off what everybody else say about me. And I'm telling you who I am.
So we about to read this report as best as I can.
All right, so the next question would be,
So
why
October 26,
do everybody
2016,
else
a
say
woman texts professional dancer
I don't
Angie
know.
Barlow and asks her to perform a private party, implying
You just
that
said
it
it's
would be a
my eyes, right?
surprise for her boyfriend.
What you see in them,
Defendant
they
did not
hazel. I don't
provide
know
a
what you
name,
talking about.
just an
See, I feel like it's
apartment
something you're not
and
giving us.
address, time to show up. Angie, who performed in local Indianapolis club and occasionally did other events on the side, took the gig. The texter requests that Angie dress in a black and red undergarments. Angie agreed. At about 11:45 p.m. that night, Angie sent a Snapchat message to her roommate, Mona Jackson. It showed Angie smiling in what appeared to be an apartment and stated, "Doing a private party at this address just in case I go missing." And it's crazy how she was able to foreshadow exactly what happened. But furthermore, this goes to show you that you have to watch yourself in these environments. But we'll continue. That message turned out to be horribly prophetic. Angie Barlow was never heard from again. When Angie didn't come to the next day, Mona Jackson contacted Christina Kramer, Angie's mother. Christina and her husband rushed from Muncie to Indianapolis to report Angie missing. Police studied surveillance footage of the private party address. The footage depicts Angie Blue Pontiac G6 leaving the apartment complex at 3:29 a.m. Another car directly follows. Neither driver is visible on the tape, but the license plate of the second car is registered to a woman named Raven Miller. Indianapolis Metro Police Detective Jose Torres discovered that the party was hosted by Raven Miller and her romantic partner, a man by the name of Baron McCullough. Angie knew the couple from her club and dancing, and according to Torres, she didn't like them. In fact, Torres said Angie would not have taken the job had she known Miller and McCullough were behind it. He therefore believed that she was tricked to come to this location. Miller and McCullough admitted to the police that Angie was at their apartment, but that she left at 3 a.m. while they stayed behind. No other evidence connects the pair to Angie's disappearance. 12 days later, Angie's car turned up. It was dumped. It was in distressed condition about 8 miles away from the party address. Still, the trash vehicle supplied no new leads. In May of 2017, a year later, police arrested Muncie. May of 2017, Muncie resident Michelle Brown was arrested for stealing $8,000 from a bank account of Angie's grandmother. Detectives hoped the fraud bust would lead to information about Angie, but so far it has not. Then in June 2017, an anonymous tip led police to human remains buried in an Indianapolis backyard. Badly decomposed body belonged to Angie. Christina Kramer identified her daughter's remains by looking at her tattoos. Cops questioned the homeowner where the grave was located, but cut him loose. He had only moved into the house recently, and it had been unoccupied before then. Between the secretive couple who hired Angie to the dance and the fraud case against Angie's grandmother, detectives have been examining all of the evidence, all of the witnesses, and all of the clues in this case. And this is a crazy situation, man. But I'll continue on reading so y'all can understand more. To Angie, Christine, okay, they identified the tattoo. Nonetheless, no hard connections have yet emerged to the ties the crime together, nor to implicate any previous person of interest. Regardless, Detective Torres said he is continuing to take hard look at gathering thrown by Raven Miller and Baron McCullough. He has stated, "I believe that there are other people in the apartment when the incident occurred who know exactly what happened to Angela that evening, and my goal here is not to just arrest. My goal is a conviction." If you made it this far, man, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that sub. This is a wild story of Angie Barlow and her disappearance and murder. This is a crazy situation. When you out there in that life, you have to really watch yourself and really prepare yourself for the dangers that lies ahead. Because this could definitely happen to anybody putting themselves in this situation. But once again, you already know. I ain't gonna hold you no longer. But y'all hit this channel back for more at MeTV 1.0. You already know, man. I appreciate all the likes, I appreciate all the love, and I appreciate all the comments. I'll be back with another one. You heard?